Dynamo changed their system to a 4-3-3. They signed designated player Boniek Garcia, and they have not lost a game since. The Dynamo in orange, Montreal in blue. Your referee, David Gantar. Game on here in the second half. Eric Valentin of Montreal, the injury and ankle sprain, so he turned his ankle on that play. Good work back from Luis Camargo to defend there for Houston, setting the tone here in the second half. Here's DeVayo, who knocks it inside. Colin Warner is the player Jesse Marsh is going to hope can get a little bit more involved here in the second half. Number 18 for Montreal.
He's one of those players in the midfield that Houston has really been clamping down on. They've done a fantastic job of pressuring him when he gets on the ball and making him play backwards.
Yeah, I really think if it's Montreal, it's the wide game that's going to get you going. Here's Davy Arno trying to draw fouls, not going to get it. Wanted one. And this time Montreal will get a free kick, and the Dynamo started off slow in the first half, Eddie. They don't want to do it again here in the second.
Absolutely not. You can only get lucky so many times in the course of a game. The Dynamo don't want to give Montreal another good opportunity on goal.
Tally Hall has not really been tested too much. There was a near miss header off the post. Montreal in the early stages of this one. DeVayo's going to take the set piece. He swings it in. Taylor's clear. Will go over the sideline, and it'll be a throw-in.
And that's really been the MO of the Houston Dynamo since they've been in Houston, since they left San Jose. They don't give up a lot of opportunities. And when they do, they always have a goalkeeper there to make the save. Originally it was Pat Onstad. Now it's Tally Hall. He's made a name for himself quick, making those big saves.
Everybody committed to the near post for Montreal, so nobody there even to challenge on that delivery. Tally Hall played had a stint in Denmark, didn't get a lot of playing time there. Got two of the bigger goalkeepers in the league here tonight, both at 6'4", Hall and Donovan Ricketts. Very big men, making goals look small. Ash's touch is long. Graval. And now the Dynamo will get a free kick.
There's a little bit of savvy by Warren Creval. He takes his touch around the defender, knows he's not getting to it, drags his foot and takes a foul. Again, you look at it and you watch the two players. They're both looking at the ball the whole time. So again, there's no malintent there.
Camargo shook off tackle. He goes down again. Free kick, Felipe, another Brazilian, with the foul for Montreal, who, by the way, had a rough time getting in here. Yesterday they went to the airport at 7 a.m. They got up in the air. They had mechanical problems, had to come back down. Didn't get to Houston until 6 o'clock at night, so they spent the entire day at the airport trying to get to Houston, Texas. Garcia, it took a deflection, and with his feet, Donovan Ricketts side foots it away.
A bit interesting, but you wonder. You go back to the first half, the same situation. Ball comes off deflection off a set piece. Tally Hall misplays it because of the spin. Same kind of situation here. Maybe that's in the back of Donovan Ricketts' head. He doesn't want to take any chances.
Maybe unorthodox, but effective. Boswell swings it to Ash. Kanji will now look for it towards the corner flag, kind of pulling a few defenders with him. Main Taylor, Bruin, Kanji, Camargo. Trying to get things switched here. Bruin with a nice one-time ball, late shot on Boniek Garcia. Haino now. Kalen Carr drives his cross in. Everybody was in maybe a bit too early, but it was behind everybody. Here's Montreal now. Nothing doing up the middle. Taylor. He'll try a shot against his Jamaican counterpart. That one way off the mark.
Maybe not Jermaine's game. To go back to the previous sequence we talked about at halftime, patience on behalf of the Dynamo, especially the back four and the midfielders. They worked the ball around the left side, came out, got it to the right. A little bit of miss hit by Kalen Carr, but that's what they're looking to do this half. Don't force anything in the middle. Don't give anything away easy.
Off the head of Taylor. Boswell's there. Watch out with DeVio. And DeVio's going to get called for the foul for the nudge on Bobby Boswell.
We go back to a little bit of veteran savvy on behalf of Bobby. It's a difficult ball for him to play. The way it's bouncing, the speed it's going, the speed that they're running. He feels the contact and goes down. Well done.
There's Marco DeVio. 65 times he scored for Bologna. Was once sold to Juventus for over $14 million. Played in the European Championships in 2004, representing Italy. Just worry about a player like him that's kind of been silent tonight here. You just think, you know, there's going to come a point where he gets a chance or two.
In the mold of Juan Pablo Angel. Times have we seen it with Juan Pablo Angel that he's been a bit quiet for 89 minutes and all of a sudden he strikes.
Slipping past Nagel. Still Kalen Carr. Squares in a decent looking ball. Boy, he had runs in there from Kanji and Bruin too. If not for Javar Thomas cutting that pass out. Nice work from Bobby Boswell in tight confines here on the near sideline.
Dynamo really having their way right now. The first 7 minutes, if they have lost it, they've won it back very, very quickly. Once again.
Bruin took a little shot from Thomas. Here's Davy Arno breaking out now. And he's going to earn a free kick. Will Bruin went back to try and help out defensively, and in the end, it's not actually a very bad foul.
I don't think
the Dynamo to get back.
I don't think that one's a foul, but I think it's a bit of a makeup for the rest of the half.
Bring your group to BBVA Compass Stadium for an upcoming Dynamo match. Groups of 10 or more receive special pricing, reserved seating, and in-game group recognition to provide a memorable experience. Call 713-276-GOAL. Book your group outing today. Nagel tries a self-pass. Kalen Carr's back there to defend, drives it off his legs, and earns the throw-in for Houston. Great effort there from Kalen Carr out of UC Berkeley.
Andrew Hayno's a little bit too rushed in getting to this, and the guy skips by Andrew very easily. But Kalen Carr, ever the defensive player, it's why he's out there on the field right now, because he puts in that work defensively.
Montreal still hanging around, only down 1-0 here. Niasi's cross, DeVio's in there, picked off by Hall. He read it early, caught it at the highest point, and always looked the favorite to get there first. Number of players warming up, including Brian Ching, Javon Watson. Ching has been very consistent second half sub for Dominic Kinnear here over the course of the last couple of games. Assistant coach Tim Hanley there. Montreal's been very busy. Lots of loan agreements, trades, acquisitions. Trying to build their franchise here in year one. Cognac Garcia with the right ball to Kalen Carr now. He's got a bit of room here. Carr curls it in towards the far post. Nobody hitting there. That was a good looking ball.
As soon as that ball goes wide to Kalen Carr, you'd like to see Matt Kanji get on his horse and try to get into that back post. It was a fantastic cross by Kalen Carr.
Corner kick brought to you by Fabenco, the safety gate company. Dynamo load the box up. Boniek Garcia delivers, and up goes Carr, and it should be a goal kick to Montreal. So out of the Dynamo break, Montreal down now. Certainly they're in control of this game, but they certainly got to push for a second goal here, Eddie.
Yeah, I think so, and they've been doing a very good job tonight of winning the ball back quickly and getting it wide. They just need to be a little bit sharper and a little bit quicker on recognizing the runs in the box and getting to the right spots.
Jesse Marsh won 3 MLS Cups as a player. 2 in his early years in the league at DC, 1 with Chicago in '98. Fire team coached by Bob Bradley. Called it the famed Eastern Bloc there, with Peter Novak, Roman Kosecki, and Jerzy Pobrozny. Colin Warner is fouled.
The referee tonight's been very generous. There have been a couple of fouls for both sides that could have easily given yellow cards. I think that's one of them, but he's been very generous tonight.
DeBayo's going to take the set piece, the Italian star. Kamara has come forward. Arno's in there. Shavar Thomas is in there. They're hoping to make their way back into this game off a set piece. It's driven in, and it's headed away by Will Bruin, back defending, but it will be a corner for the Montreal Impact here in the 57th minute. DeBayo's going to take it again. This is driven in again. Bruin got ahead to it. Warner. Niassi is open out wide. He will get the crossing. Ooh, what an opportunity there. Kamara was in there, did not make good contact on it, the big center back, and he looks up to the heavens wishing he might have had another crack at this one.
Well, this is where you oftentimes find chances off of set pieces. It's not the first one, it's the second one. The defenders lose sight of their marks and guys get open in the box. A little bit better finish and it could be 1-1.
Noisy-le-Sec, France is where he was born. Kalen Carr will come out. Javon Watson comes on. So this is going to be interesting because one would assume that Boniek Garcia now will kind of push higher on the right side. This could be the thing that spikes the attack for the Dynamo. Without question. Every time Javon Watson comes into the game off the bench, he lifts the energy. And not just him alone, the players around him as well. Watson's been out injured as of late. Kamara called for a handball, doesn't like it, and is very demonstrative here with referee David Gantar. Meanwhile, the Dynamo play it wide here to Andre Haino. Went out of play. Be a throw in Montreal. Wow. Beautiful game. Not so beautiful right now. Dynamo want to try and get a grip on this and create some more chances and get Boniek Garcia on the ball out here wide. Yeah, absolutely. He's a player that Pachinko hasn't seen yet. He's going to have to be careful if he gets Boniek Garcia one-on-one. Von Watson backpedaling. It's just the momentum of your body. Twisting, trying to get hold of it. Accidental. But again, that's one of those that he's probably fortunate not to get a yellow card. In most situations, you probably see a yellow card given. Duval, beautiful, stops on a dime and plays it back to Kanji, who almost gets caught in possession. Now the ball goes towards the corner flag. Jermaine Taylor there, but it allows Montreal to push up the field. A bit hesitant was Matt Kanji. So Marco Di Vaio He's going to come out. And the leading goal scorer now, Patrice Bernier, will come on for DeValle. The Italian still has not scored his first Major League Soccer goal. And did not really get